What is a special needs trust, and what can it do to help if I have a special needs child or grandchild that I want to make a beneficiary? There's a major myth in the area of special needs out there that you can't leave money to a special needs beneficiary because it'll interfere with their governmental benefits. Now, if someone is on medical assistance program in the state of Pennsylvania, the benefits that are available to a special needs person can't afford to be purchased in the private market. So it's very important that we do not interfere with these benefits. That being said, they're right. We do not want to leave money directly to these beneficiaries because it could afford problems with the management of the assets or interfere with the government benefits that they're receiving. But what we can do is create what's called a special needs trust. Now, there's three types of special needs trusts. The first is a statutory special needs trust, or a special needs trust that's created by the law. This is typically when it's the beneficiary's own money. For example, let's say someone was in a motorcycle accident, it was the other person's fault. They're going to need care for the rest of their lives, but they only received a settlement of $1 million, while their care is $500,000 a year. The problem would be that that entire $1 million settlement would be gone in a few years. The idea behind a special needs trust that's called a payback is that while that person is alive, they will receive medical assistance government benefits. But at the end of that person's life, when they pass away, if there's any money left from the $1 million settlement, it goes to pay back or reimburse the state for the benefits it provided during the disabled's lifetime. A second type of special needs trust is what's called a pooled trust. This can also be used in a situation where it is the disabled person or special needs person's own money. The money is given to a pooled trust, typically managed by a charity. During that person's lifetime, the money can be used to supplement, not supplant, any government benefits they received. During that time, an accounting is kept with a separate share that is available for the special needs beneficiary. However, in this case, when a person passes away, one half of the proceeds would go to the charity itself, and the other half of the proceeds under the Deficit Reduction Act would go back to pay back or reimburse the state for the services that it provided. Probably the most common special needs trust that we do is what's called a common law special needs trust. The advantage of this type of special needs trust is not only can you direct that the money be used to supplement the special needs person for their lifetime, at that person's passing, at the special needs person passing, you can designate who receives the proceeds at the death of the special needs person. This can be especially important, let's say, if you have 3 children and one is special needs. So if the special needs person passes, we don't want that money to go back to pay the state or to a charity. We want it to go to our other surviving children or the issue of our surviving children. By being able to do that, we can ensure that money is going to, number one, be available for the special needs child, and number two, go to our ultimate beneficiaries, our other children, if the special needs child doesn't survive. Now, many families are told to disinherit the special needs child and have the money go to the other children with the informal understanding that they're going to take care of the special needs person. The problem with this type of structure and what a special needs trust can avoid is that if that child who received the money to take care of the special needs child passes away, gets divorced, or goes bankrupt, all the special needs child's money is going to be gone. The advantage of the special needs trust is that it ensures that money is going to be there to take care of your child who needs it most. For additional information on other topics regarding estate planning, please call us at 1-800-879-0984, or you can visit us on the web at www.shieldsandboris.com. The Elder Law Offices of Shields and Boris, helping you protect your family legacy.